How to deal with a noisy class and get students to pay attention to you. The volume in class is getting unacceptable, and you are afraid that other teachers and people might hear it and think that the class is out of control and that you are a bad teacher. That is one of the greatest fears that most teachers have. So today I'm going to share some ideas on how to make a noisy class quiet and how to get them to pay attention to you. Hi, I'm Eric from Edicute, and I share teaching videos every Wednesday. Also, every Sunday at 1 p.m. GMT, we have a live stream. So feel free to join us and ask any questions and problems that you might have in your class. But first, let's look at some ways to silence a noisy class. Never shout. If the students get too loud and you ask them to settle down, do so in a loud voice and also use their names. Jimmy, settle down. Johnny, quiet please. Everyone, I want to start class. You can do so in a loud voice, but never shout, because that shows that you've lost the battle and you need to shout to get their attention. I've made another video that show mistakes that teachers make when they try and quiet the class. You can watch that here. Many teachers suggest giving the class the silent treatment. This can be good or bad, depending on how you do it. If you go to the front of the class and you stand there with a big smile on your face, shoulders back, and you patiently wait for the class to quiet down, they will look up at you and say, oh, the teacher's going to say something, everybody let's quiet down. So then that is a good way. That's a good example of how to use it. The mistake that many teachers make is that they try and get the students to be quiet. The students don't comply. So the teacher gets upset and they go and sit down at their seat, at their desk, and they sit down and they're like, I'm going to sit here until you're quiet. You are only wasting your own time. I'm just going to wait here. I'm not going to teach you until you are quiet. Is that a place of strength? No, that's a really bad way of doing it. It's more like a petulant child not getting their way, and students are going to keep on disrespecting you if you do it that way. Instead, I'm going to teach you some positive ways to get the students' attention. The first way I want to show you is called call and response. When humans are engaged in an activity, they are focused on it. For students, they are busy talking, they're busy having fun, so you need a pattern interrupt to snap them back to reality. Most teachers use a call and response technique. So now I'm going to show you some of my favorite call and response techniques. Basically, the teacher calls out something and the students have to say something back, or they have to do some kind of action in reply. Teachers train students from the very first day on using this call and response technique, and they practice it 100 times until it is ingrained in the students, so that when you say that, they automatically snap back and do the response. Here are some of my favorite call and response techniques. So one of the oldest techniques is the teacher says, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. And the students reply, 1, 2, eyes on you. And they look up. You can use other slogans too. For example, SpongeBob. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Try not to sing the song after. Class, class, class. Yes, yes, yes. Class, class, class. Yes, yes, yes. Class, class, class. Yes, yes, yes. The teacher says class, 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 and the students have to repeat it in the same way. You can say it high or low, or you can say it in different ways, and the students have to repeat after you. Another popular way is the rhythm clap. You can use any type of rhythm clap as a call and response technique. Listen. Hocus pocus. Time to focus. Anything works. You can even use a popular theme. Pa-ra-pa-pa-pa. I'm loving it. Okay, maybe not like that. With younger students, you can also pop imaginary marshmallows into your mouth. And they have to copy and do the same thing, but they can talk because their mouth is full of marshmallows. Another one I like to use with sports teams is a popular Navy SEAL slogan. The only easy day was yesterday. Remember, give students time to settle down. Often we want them to be quiet immediately, but it doesn't work that way. So give them time to calm down. If they're busy with a group activity, you can say 20 seconds, and students have 20 seconds to quiet down and to go to their seats and sit down. That's a gradual way for them to relax and to get ready to listen to you. In my own class, I use something simple. I use the 3-2-1 rule. So I say 3, 2, 1, and stop. And Harry Wong, the teacher who wrote the famous book, The First Days of School, I'm actually listening to it right now, uses the give me 5 technique. 1, eyes look. 2, ears listen. 3, mouth closed. 4, hands still. 5, feet quiet. It's almost like a countdown to give students time to relax and to get used to the silence. Remember, we want to get their attention. Another one you can use is water and ice. You say, oh, water, 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 flow like water, and the students have to copy you flowing like water. And then suddenly you say, ice, freeze, and they have to freeze. You can use animal sounds to get their attention. Woof, woof, meow, meow, just to snap them out and to get them to pay attention. Sing a song. Happy birthday to you. And point to a student and everybody starts singing along. You can start talking to a small group. Tell them a personal story or gossip or secret. And the rest of the class will get curious and be quiet to listen in. You can raise your hand, and when students see it, they have to be quiet. Or you can put your hands on your head and students have to copy. Teach Like a Champion author Doug Lemov uses a hand gesture and a countdown to get the students' attention. I need 2 students. You know who you are? I need 1 person. 1 person. Okay, everybody's paying attention. That is a good way to do it. For very young students, you can get them interested by saying, where's my nose? Where's my nose? Is this my nose? Is this my nose? Where's my nose? And then get them to point to their nose. If there's too much energy in the room, you can get them to exercise. Do yoga poses or jumping jacks or a quick stretching activity. And then you say, okay, everyone, that's done. Let's take our seats. Something like Simon Says also works. The students are busy, they're talking, and you say, Simon says, touch your ear. Simon says, clap your hand. Simon says, touch your head. And students will fall in. With all the students, you can write something on the board. If you are not quiet by the time that I write this out, you will all get detention this. And then before you're even done, most of the students will be quiet. Remember, you want to get their attention in a positive way. If you can get their attention in a fun and non-confrontational manner, you will earn their trust, and it will also improve the general discipline in the class. Your main quieting technique should be rehearsed and practiced that first day and repeated that entire week until it is 100% ingrained in your students. Don't accept anything other than total compliance, because that first week will set you up for a pleasant remainder of the year. I've got another video on 5 things that teachers need to avoid when they're trying to get their class quiet. You can watch that here. Okay, everyone, what techniques do you use to get your class quiet? Put it in the comments below. I'm Eric from Edacute, and I'll see you all next time.